Sometimes you hear about tech and it feels distant, but then you see something and it's like, okay, the future's actually here. That's kind of how I feel about this AI SketchBot.
It definitely has that wow factor. It's this really interesting convergence, isn't it? AI, robotics, art, all in one package.
Exactly. So yeah, for this deep dive, we're zoning in on the AI SketchBot. Everything we've looked at shows how it's, well, really shaking things up for events. Our mission today, figure out how it works, why it's becoming such a, must-have item. If you're listening and always curious about the next big thing, this is definitely for you.
So the core idea is pretty elegant, actually. It snaps a photo of a guest,
Right, simple enough.
but then the AI analyzes it, and a robotic arm draws a personalized sketch right there, live. It's not just digital. It's creating something physical.
Which is such a twist on the usual selfie culture, isn't it? Taking a photo is standard now, but this turns that quick snap into a whole performance and experience.
A very different kind of takeaway, yeah. And that's where it gets really interesting for, say, trade shows or big corporate conventions.
Oh, absolutely. Think about a trade show floor, super crowded, everyone's vying for attention.
Exactly. Information overload.
Then you see this robot arm sketching. It's almost guaranteed to make people stop, right? That's instant foot traffic to your booth.
It's a visual hook.
Hmm.
In that kind of environment, something dynamic, something creating that cuts through the noise. It becomes a focal point.
And for company events, maybe slightly different vibe, less about pure footfall, more about engagement.
For sure. It acts as a fantastic icebreaker. People gather around, they talk about it, they share the experience. It adds this element of fun and novelty.
Yeah, I can see that. Watching your own portrait get sketched by a robot, that's memorable.
Definitely. And you walk away with something unique. That physical sketch, it's not just another pen or stress ball.
It's personalized art. And our sources point out this is an offering from NYC Party Booth specifically.
Right, that's the context here. They're providing this technology.
And that sketch, the physical thing you get, becomes this tangible reminder of the event and, crucially, of the brand NYC Party Booth or whoever's sponsoring it at the booth.
That personalization is really powerful. In a digital world, getting something unique and physical, it feels, well, more valuable somehow. It sticks with you.
It seems super versatile, too. Like, it works for a flashy tech expo and a more buttoned-down executive summit.
The appeal seems quite broad. The tech aspect attracts some, the art attracts others, the novelty gets everyone. It just kind of fits, whether you want buzz or just a unique quality interaction.
Okay, now there's another layer here that organizers will definitely be interested in. Data collection.
Ah, yes. There's usually an option, it seems, to request user details, name, email, maybe phone number, often as part of the process, to get the digital sketch sent to them.
So it's a lead generation tool built into the fun.
Potentially, yes. It's an exchange. Guests get this cool custom sketch experience, and the exhibitor, like NYC Party Booth or their client, gets a chance to connect later, provided people opt in, of course.
Makes sense. And it's not just the physical sketch they get on the spot.
No, that's the other convenient part. Once the drawing's done, the system can send a digital version straight to the guest. Email, text message, easy to share.
Which means it travels beyond the event floor, right? People share cool stuff.
Exactly. It extends the reach. That one interaction can ripple outwards online, boosting visibility for the event and the brand involved. Turns attendees into mini marketers in a way.
And speaking of the brand, the physical sketch itself.
Right, the cardstock. Usually a 4x6 size, and that can be pre-printed with logos, event details, sponsor information, whatever's needed.
So the branding is literally in their hands. Subtle, but effective.
Very. It ties the positive experience directly back to the brand every time they look at that sketch later on.
Now, we mentioned NYC Party Booth provides this AI SketchBot. It's important to see it as part of their, well, bigger picture, isn't it?
Definitely. This isn't their only offering. They position themselves as providers of, I think the term was revolutionary photo experiences. As the SketchBot is one example.
Yeah, they've got a whole range, like DSLR booths for high-quality shots, 360 booths for those dynamic videos.
Glam booths, green screens for custom backgrounds, even other AI-powered photo booths, and things like custom trading cards.
It shows they're really invested in different kinds of tech-driven event entertainment, not just a one-trick pony.
It paints a picture of a company adapting and innovating in that space, offering a whole suite of options. The AI SketchBot fits neatly into that strategy of creating memorable interactions.
And they cover the physical side, too, not just digital sharing.
Correct. They also handle on-site printing. So guests can get that high-quality 4x6 print right away in addition to the digital copy.
Best of both worlds, then. Some people want the instant print.
Exactly. And those prints can also be branded, reinforcing that message again. It covers all the bases: digital sharing, physical keepsake, branding.
Okay, so let's try and boil this down. The AI SketchBot via NYC Party Booth.
Yeah.
What's the main takeaway?
I think it's that fusion. It's AI, robotics, and art coming together to create something genuinely engaging and quite personal in a mass setting. It grabs attention, creates a memory.
Right. For trade shows, it's a traffic stopper. For corporate events, it's an experience driver. You get attention, positive interaction, and that unique branded takeaway.
It hits a lot of key objectives for event organizers and exhibitors. It's interactive, it's shareable, it's memorable.
So, final thought maybe. As you plan or attend events, think about how these kinds of tech art hybrids could change things. What does that deep engagement look like? And maybe even broader. What other surprising combinations out there could totally redefine event experiences next? Something to ponder.